I liked it more when it was like Drow Sniper was a lot more popular.
All right.
But I don't particularly like it too much versus Sniper.
In camps.
Yeah, and thinking about that, being able to take it later, the cooldown reduction on the clap as well. It does look like Fenrir is going to move in again, is being revealed by that ward, so they realize that this was happening. Still does have Astral, going to use it now onto the Sniper, thinking about turning here. Wants to maybe get aggressive with Kuro in the area, and Miracle sensing a little bit of weakness. Has he overextended? He is going to go down. Freeze drawing first blood. You can hear the adoration of the crowd.
Yeah, Miracle just goes. He is top of the CS, good 700 net worth ahead of the Lifestealer. Tons of farm on the Brew. And he can find kills soon even.
I mean, theoretically, this is part of the reason why you would pick that Bounty Hunter as well, to go in and scout those out.
Yep.
But meanwhile, ROTK over here in the top lane, they bring in FY, going to commit the Stampede for this. They are going to be able to find that kill, and maybe GH to go down as well. Kuroki trying to save the day. It's not going to be enough. They are going to bring down ROTK, but well, it's a big price to pay.
That is such an important kill. That Brew was aggressive play, and that's where I feel like Liquid are going to be looking to react more than they are going to be looking to set the tempo.
Oh, mind control there, getting a little bit frisky with the Rubik. FY is going to be able to
Kuria, this is perfect timing mid.
Yeah, Fenrir. Oh, he doesn't quite spot it. Maybe on the back.
Perfect timing, but not aware of what was
man
going on.
down in the bottom is going to end up dropping far too deep there, and with the courier kill to top it off, VGJ. Very nice little
money in the bank. That's kind of what I talked about, how VGJ are going to be the aggressors there. I mean, Matu getting aggressive, but he wasn't really going for kills. He was just going greedy, trying to farm behind the tower. This does leave FY alone. The poor man just trying to get his level 6 gets, well, crit to the face with a thunderclap. That'll bring
kill mind control here. This would be so huge. They're thinking about using it. Stampede.
Tough kill. He's so tanky. They want the support. They take the free one.
All right, well.
Can't blame him there.
Things turn around at least a little bit. Liquid moving into the area. They have the Blink Dagger up and online. Smoke going to be broken. They jump forward. Find Fenrir. Commit the ulti as well. They're on top of him. Matuma Man not quite able to find the kill. They do get it there. Mind control picking it up with that boulder. And now it's time to get out at least for a moment. Well, no, they decide to turn. Fight back into RTA. They take him down in spite of the shrine just outside of the healing now. And looking for freeze. Can they bring him down? FY trying to make the most of this. He steals Brute Split. Going to try and turn it against them now. But already 3 are dead. Is he really going to be able to do enough? If he can possibly bring down this OD, it would be some semblance of a turnaround. They get the lift up onto the Ogre as well. Another boulder getting tossed out, but I don't know if they're going to be able to take him down.
FY needs to be careful now.
And out of it, they get the Fire Blast onto the Rubik, looking for the chase. They are going to be able to run him down.
Okay, won't get...
Oh, well, aggressive here, as well as Fenrir. They end up getting the shuriken toss. They turn it back around and take down 2. 3 go down for Liquid.
Wow, FY, what a play.
This game could definitely go into the way of VGJ if they're not careful.
It was a wasted, I say wasted, I mean, ROTK thought he could save the Bounty Hunter there. That it was like the long-range boulder toss that actually ended up getting the kill.
Well, they're going to be able to control Matuma Man again. The chase continues. In some trouble. Is going to be able to deal out a good bit of damage there to ROTK, trying to dodge away, but he is going to fall. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, they're going here and able to take down Freeze. Well played there. Mind control going to drop as well as ROTK makes the...
He's not going to have that vision tool at the earliest moment, but against the Bounty, you almost need this positioning one.
Now, there's the jump onto Kuro. Gone in an instant, and they're going to relocate in.
Just wanting that extra bit of health. Opts for 75 health over getting a mix of health and mana.
Oh no, he ended up getting caught there for a second and now stunned up Matuma Man. The Ancients, oh my god, he barely gets away from that one. Now they decide to turn. They end up taking down mind control before he gets
self-honed. The bouncing Shuriken almost even chased him down. The vision from this track is proving to be so important. They keep finding kill after kill. Kuro, the next to fall.
They are just crumbling right now with this qualifiers and everything.
It was the first time these two teams met. In that best of 3 that went 2-1, Aggressive's lifesteal was actually banned in almost, I think, either 2 of the games or all 3.
Oh my god, RTK very low. Can they bring him down in time? They are going to be able to pick up that kill at the very least. Meanwhile, Aggressive shows up, going to be able to go to the low ground. Is his TP going to wear off? No, he's able to rage and TP fully out of there.
Yeah, they're going to cut their losses. I think they realize they've kind of stuck around a bit too long as is. Mind control seeing if he can get anyone on the retreat here. It's also where Aggressive is probably looking at this like, great, they're all going for Magic Immunity. Well, I'm going to go into a Desolator, and with a Deso, Armlet, Echo Saber, this lifesteal is the most farmed here in the game. Doesn't have the Deso yet. Another kill. Cool. FY knows he's alone now.
ROTK here as well. They're looking for the chase. Can they get the pullback? Stampede is there as well. They get the damage. He's gone in an instant.
Wow. Exactly sure, but using a 4-staff aggressively to Astro yourself, that's like, hey, come and gank me, guys. Right next to a Centaur. That was the easiest Centaur hookstop ROTK's seen. Oh, good primal split.
Yeah, and this is going to be enough to kill him off, and well, maybe he can use a little bit of that pulverize against him.
For a single pick-off, guaranteeing the kill, making sure there was a disable to stop his TP was the bigger part of that, and it did secure them a tier 1 tower as well.
Bottom lane, GH in some trouble, is going to force Staff away, trying to make the escape, but not going to happen. Fenrir and FY, the combo.
It's high burst damage heroes like Timber, that can be fantastic.
Is this the type of game where you feel like they're going to need to invest in something like the BKBs? Oh, and I'd hold that thought. Mind control pulled in, going to get jumped upon, and they find that kill yet again.
If possible.
Oh, and ROTK, he didn't end up casting on himself this time. He's going to be on top of ROTK here, trying to bring him low. They get the stun, the right-click damage is going to be there enough. They get the lift up and actually able to steal the Astral, turn it back against them. Four-staffed away, he is going to be able to walk out of this one, trying to get down aggressive. They are going to be able to find that kill. Now for more Fenrir. No, he life-stealed, he jumped inside of Fenrir, able to escape. Oh, the plays are really real here.
Their detection, they've got dust.
Now Fenrir starting to drop low, aggressive turns to fight, but is just going to rage out. But great play there by aggressive, and Fenrir, presence of mind to get close so that he could jump inside of him with the
Miracle, too aggressive, my friend.
Maybe it's some trouble now, ends up going for the self-astral, but they're going to be all on top of him as soon as they come out of here.
He smelt freeze, but FY so fast with the instant lift pulls him into the base. Under the tier 3 towers, and they want more.
Astral there onto Matumba Man now. He does have his chakram out. Rage is going to be down low. Can they take down this tanky Timbersaw there? Trying to kill him off. Staff trying to get away, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. They get the blinding light pushbacks. That's going to be this as well. They got the Astral again. Now they need to fight this if they wanted any self, but no, it's not going to happen. Matumba Man goes down, and save your buddy syndrome. It strikes again as Kuro falls. 3 dead. Calm, cool, and collected, making sure that that fight is the way it needs to be. Another Astral steal for FY.
All of rage hit. There's the free tower. Tower down means shrines are also vulnerable, so even if you don't get racks off of this Aegis, which they still might, they still got close to 60 seconds, they can always fall back, take those shrines, get some more money for themselves.
This one does feel a little bit bold now. They've got the mana leak there as well. Is this the moment where VGJ overextend? They're sort of back and forward a little bit. And
that's half of the HP on that rage, which means next rage could be the other half of that HP.
They really want this one.
Oh, he's low mana though. He can't move up to the high ground right now at least. He's going to wait that mana leak to wear off.
Team Liquid do not want to give up a Rax at this point. They're going to go in for it. The right clicks are there, trying to jump in. They haven't been able to catch him. They don't get the ulti off as of yet. They are going to be able to bring down Mind Control. He has buyback, but Kuro's already gone as well as Matumba Man in some trouble. They're going to pull him back out, but they do manage to save those barracks at least for now.
Astral setup.
Oh, he's in some trouble. They're going to go for it now. They get the Hurricane Kite off. He ends up going for another self-Astral. Aggressive on top of GH, able to force step away. They're on top of him yet again. He's already gone. Miracle might need to buy back, but it would be such a huge investment for this fight. They're trying to take down anybody that they can, but another Astral. FY saving him from the go-through, and they're able to get out again.
They don't have to force this, but they want kills. They know they're 5v3.
Well, jump forward. FY catches another in that Astral, as he's able to dodge away from the Matumba Man damage. Mind Control is going to be tracked. They jump forward, go for the ultimate, finally committed now. Can they find any kills? Freeze, 4-staffed away. He ends up throwing the chakram. It's going to connect just on the very tip, and it does look like Freeze able to walk away. He's in the Shadow Blade. They don't have vision. They're not going to be able to see them, and, well, they are going to be able to bring down FY. That's at least something. The Stampede with the Aghanims. They're just running the hell out of here. Get us away. And it looks like VGJ might just be able to do that.
Oh, Miracle knows with all the buybacks with the lost racks, they got to chase and find more. They may just be able to get aggressive here, but he gets the infest.
Inside Fenrir, they finally find the dust, trying to jump out. Everybody just is going to force-stab him away, and they find one, they find two. Liquid finds some solace in this game.
Aghanim Scepter gives him a big boost in his damage upward as well. The Brew is not going to scale too much further, I guess, is one good thing. But OD can still get a lot more in the way of items. He's got a BKB slot, a Shivers slot, a Refresher slot. Like, he can do a lot more as this game, if this game drags.
Oh, is the Sheep Stick used as well? Matumba Man is out there. They're sending out a Centaur just to stomp up Fenrir for the moment, but a Stomp going to be able to connect another 4-step, keeping that Kato alive for the moment, but no, he's going to drop, and they're all over him at this point, forced to use it. They are going to use the Bruce Split over here to the side, maybe going to be able to get the lift up onto ROTK. Matumbo Man also there, can deal a good bit of damage if they can stay on top of one, but they're just actually back on top of him. ROTK, he found the initiation on a Miracle, he is going to fall. Keeping away in the backlines was Freeze, but 4 heroes potentially going to go down as Matumbo Man is being controlled and right-clicked. Another Astral saving him for the moment. Well played there, but they're on top of him. Good sheep stick as well. Matumbo Man out of the base for the moment. Throws out the Chakram. They're trying to chase, trying to kill, and they do find that one. Just too much.
It really is too much at this point. No buyback on Brew. OD just committed his. Even if you somehow hold, it just feels like Liquid's in a close to unwinnable position. They've just invested too much for this defense. They've chewed through the mana of the life steal. They need to find kills here. Pushing back VG Gaming is not enough. Getting kills is a necessity.
Oh my god, the big Sanity's Eclipse able to bring down one. They're so low right now, but because of the bonus moves, they know they took down one. All right, Fenrir gone. Possibly going to be able to take down RTK as well. They got the Chakram out, and Miracle on the other side was able to take down FY. 3 already done. The boot. Why not? ROTK with the luck on his side here.
Okay. I mean, they got kills. That was like, to me, from him.
Well, another movement now in towards the mid lane, and it looks like they actually want to set up for a fight. The tower's already down, so they have vision inside of it. They pop the ulti there on top of GH. He's gone. Buys back immediately. Miracle, Hurricane Pike trying to escape, is going to go inside of that, and the Brew ulti does come out as well. Trying to turn this, but BKBs are popped all around. Matumbo Man in the midst of all of them. Can they kill off Miracle? He's so low. He gets another Astra, dodging away from the Assassinate. Needs to force tap as soon as he's out. Nice blink away. Well played there. Maybe they've dove too deep here as they're trying to look to pick up a couple kills here.
Miracle. They dove way too deep here. Aggressive. He's exposed.
Controlled for the moment. They're still stunned up. Hex now down on top of him. They were able to steal it, and this is an Aghanim split as well. Can FY do enough with it? Another Astral trying to save Miracle. The 4-steps have been so clutch for Liquid throughout this, but they're fighting almost under the tier 4s at this point. Aggressive has Kuroki in a corner, able to find the kill with the Infest come out as well, and now Matumbo Man tries to take down Aggressive. Mind control there again. Right clicks coming through. The drop of Sanity's Eclipse. He's stealing it. He turns it back around. It's an Aghanim's Eclipse.
Oh my gosh! The Ags OD ulti, it does something lyrical. It was the worst Ags upgrade in the game.
Oh my goodness. They're chasing down FY, who is going to end up trying to get out of here. Has a Blink Dagger up, and one lift up could come, is stealing away the Chakram, the blinding light back, but FY is going to die. It got RTK out,
he didn't escape. Okay.
A lot of damage.
At this point, they may just give up the racks here. It's not worth using the lifesteal buyback, but Sniper may be able to hold on his own. It looks like that's going to be the case. BKB TP out. Does mean you can kill Shrines. Take away that slight point of map control, and they're chasing for some kills here too.
Shuriken bouncing. They're on top of Kuroki, wanting to save their buddies, but is it going to work? They end up going for the E-Blade now onto Kuro, but he's going to take bonus damage from that, from the Assassinate. Matumbo Man needs to find a tree, is going to get it, and still the chase continues. The Lifestealer's on top of him, able to get away again. These Timber Chains, just by the skin of his teeth, he's escaping.
How are they going to push back? They know, I mean, Ogre no buyback.
I mean, it's a lot of damage coming in onto this Panda, and he does have Blink when he eventually comes out of it. He takes the tower.
He's dying. He's dead.
He's going to be willing to live his life for that.
FI was like, come on, bro, why are you going to kill him? A minute and a half off that Aegis. You're going to be alive for the high ground defense, not have to use your buyback. And Aegis has lost some of its valuable, limited time.
Oh my god, look at that Hurricane Pike, ROTK.
Free in. That's level 25 OD.
This is going to be here for a while now. They push back again. Aggressive going to be 4-staffed forward. He turns now onto the barracks. Eyes on the prize.
Well, they should have done perhaps earlier, but I think they're still in a position where there's some wiggle room to at least get this second set of racks. Question is, can they get more?
Oh, looking for more. They actually pop the Lincoln Sphere, but he's going to be controlled for the moment, and is going to also get out that Ghost Scepter, so fine for the moment. They're on top of him. Aggressive takes down the melee. Miracle in some trouble. Another E-Blade from 2 separate teammates is going to keep him alive, but they do finally bring down Miracle. Buys back, and now VGJ realize they cannot stick around too much longer.
A little bit too aggressive. He did not want to throw away his buyback that freely, but he thought he could make that flashy play, buy some time and space. Wasn't able to do it, and bad news is Aegis is still up.
Yeah, going in for the tier 3 tower in the bottom lane now. I mean, they can blast, illuminate all they want, but if you're Magic Immune, you don't really care all that much.
There is no BKB on the Lifestealer, giving him just the rage to work around.
I mean, the fact that they've got this and Lincoln's on top of him and all of those force stats, well, it's just so frustrating to deal with, I'm sure.
He's a menace right now, and Centaur throws Return Aura into the mix. He's hit level 25, so we're seeing more level 25s come into play.
Mana Leak now stolen by the Rubik as well. Another great spell for this guy to use.
Yeah, that's actually brutal for the Matu to deal with on his Timbersaw. He doesn't have a Lotus Orb or anything to get rid of it.
Are going to be able to go in again aggressive.
He's ignoring heroes. He's hitting towers. Objective gaming.
And they need to find some other way to make this work.
Matu's out of mana here, too. He's going to be very careful how he places.
They're on top of him. There's the stun, able to push him away again. They're on top of GH now, 4-step away. Still fine. That's going to be the Panda ulti as well used. Controlling freeze for the moment. They're lifting up ROTK. Does look like they're going to have to call it good for there, though. And this is Panda ulti down. ROTK lifted again. But Tumba Man is having to stay in place.
Now the mana leak.
It's so frustrating to deal with. They go in again with the Storm Panda, but aggressive, continuing to focus down these objectives. They just do not have an answer for this Lifestealer. Matumba Man, he just can't do anything. Refresher ulti now is available for Brewmaster.
Gotta use it soon, otherwise they'll just lose another melee Rax.
All right, aggressive, hitting away. They really cannot stop this. Freeze might be vulnerable here, but they get the Lotus Orb onto him, so Sheep Stick isn't going to do it.
This is their last Rax, Lyrical. I don't think they can play against Mega Creeps. They've got to just engage.
All right, jump forward, trying to find it. Aggressive is
Another
there.
rage.
They've got Miracle as well. This is not going to be a buyback if he does go down. They're on top of him, trying to chase. They're going to be able to do a bit more damage, but now they've stolen Astro from Rubik as well. So another saving spell is there. The OD forced to Astro himself for the moment, and man, this Sniper is just doing so much damage in this team fight. ROTK continuing the chase, and there it is. A dieback for Miracle. ROTK, too much of a menace. Matumba Man running away, but going to get pulled back in by FY, lifted. And this could potentially be just about it, as Freeze just barely alive, but still dealing so much damage. And GG is going to be called. And you can hear the elation of the crowd.
No, this is... I had hopes for like VG Gaming making this a series, but they came out and played the best they played all tournament. Individually, look at the smiles on these guys' faces.